Let's kick things off. Welcome everyone to the Opus Magnum Weeklies 2023. We are at our 12th and final week. It is Salt Packaging Factory. Puzzle brought to us by Best. I believe she's going to be on commentary, but I don't think... my guess is she's not awake right now. So we'll probably hear from her later on in the stream. As far as shitposting puzzles go, I think this, I mean, functionally, it's even simpler than Icelandic lava salt, which is a very easy thing to do because it's a difficult puzzle. But here we are, Salt Packaging Factory. All the glyphs are at your disposal, though a couple of them won't really see much actual use. That won't really matter because the metrics this week are aesthetics and shitpost. So if you want to like shitpost purify, that can be achieved. And maybe it looks nice, so could be useful for the aesthetics metric. Or maybe just like you like the aesthetic idea of having every solution, every glyph in the one solve, and that looks nice somehow. I don't know. The world is your oyster. Alright, kicking things off, let me get the parser ready. We will be doing aesthetics first. And the solves will be shown in alphabetical order. Which means numbers before letters. So, starting us off is 42, Genius 42.
Ooh, the alphabet cheat.
Alright. Yeah, height solve. Kinda. It's, alright, first solve, and I've already needed to zoom all the way out. Good start. Okay, so, I'm recommended to turn the volume up for this one. So let's, really
Is it
crank that
singing
up.
Happy Birthday with triplex glyphs? That's what it seems like it'll be doing, just based on the title. That's beautiful.
Good morning.
Yo!
Good going, that's amazing.
Oh man, I think an idea like this has been kind of like, I don't know, people talk about like getting the triplex to make music, but this is the first time I think I've seen it successfully pulled off. So there you go. Happy birthday. If there's anyone whose birthday it is or close to, happy birthday indeed.
Wait, why does this one have an asterisk? On that.
I don't know. Asterisk doesn't turn up on the AHK. Alright,
I mean, it shows up if it's a superseded solve.
There is a superseded solve, but this is not the superseded solve.
I don't know. Let me try to troubleshoot that.
Alright. Play it again, because that was kind of pretty cool.
Yeah. Do you have the newest version, zorflax?
I used the latest version that you gave me.
Might have just double-clicked the first one then. Happy birthday on a broken piano. Yeah, that sounds about right.
The timing is really good. It's really nice that is like a piano roll in the bottom so that you could actually synchronize it to the rhythm you're going for.
Yeah, I do like this, the backup on the bottom here, kind of keeping the tempo. There we go. And it's also kind of height optimized for the most part. And then it's 7 height. But it still looks like a height solve. What does it sound like if you speed it up? This will be funny.
Speedy.
Let's just go full elephant mode.
These are the questions we need to ask.
Alright, that's a little too fast. Wait, I can hear happy birthday.
It's like Nightcore happy birthday.
Alright, slow it down a bit. Maybe we can actually get the tune from that speed. I can still hear that.
There probably needs to be shortcut keys for the speed up and slow downs.
What are the shortcut keys?
I don't know, but it feels like there should be.
Oh.
They probably don't exist.
This is like you're playing Happy Birthday, but like you're like late for an important like meeting or something, and you just kind of like put work before like your life. You're like, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. All right, see you, bye.
Happy birthday, except you're towards the top of the screen in NES Tetris.
Does anyone know what each triplex note actually is? I don't have the faintest idea.
Maybe 40 Genius 42 knows now.
What? Alright, that was a great start. Alright, moving on. I did say alphabetical order, but this person has a underscore right before their name, so they're next. So next up is Rat Massive.
Oh yes, of course.
Whoa, that barely loaded.
Oh dear.
Whoa.
Do you have the anti-collision or like instruction workaround mod?
So this is the one that puts me to 8 frames, and I've got a pretty good computer, so
Aesthetic.
Oh boy. Oh, this is aesthetic.
I don't recommend alt clicking because it does soft lock you.
I tried
Depends on the
zooming in.
computer.
I tried zooming. That might not have been a good idea either.
Probably
How-
not.
How many instructions are on that arm?
I
Yeah,
dragged for
definitely.
about 3 minutes.
I definitely think instructions is the issue.
All right, we're going seconds per frame here. I hope you don't mind.
It really doesn't like that.
No.
Yeah, the game doesn't like it when you give it too many instructions.
How many?
Mine was okay. I was managing around 8 frames.
All right. My computer's like all right, but not that good. And also, I think streaming at the same time.
I had to use all of the inputs.
Okay, that's really cool. I see the idea though.
I wonder if this would be a better viewing experience if they only had 2 instructions.
If you press record GIF, it just goes forever too.
Yeah. Yeah, Zorflax, do you have the frame rate patch mod?
I have many mods. I don't know if I have that one. Although I'm streaming, so yeah, the frame rate instantly got better when I did that. I don't have. I got collision patch.
The hard part was it eats your inputs. So trying to move anything was just a pain in the ass.
No, that didn't help.
But no, it actually did not help at all.
That's probably not the frame rate patch mod.
Does your parser tell you how many instructions it has?
It often does, but today it won't. No, yeah, because this particular parser doesn't show metrics. Although I don't think I have the latest Forgetska that lets you show weird metrics with the button. I need to update my mods.
Like with this slowdown, I would wonder if there are also like hundreds of stacked equilibriums on every tile. Because this is like a part count or instruction count render slowdown.
Oh, it's only the one per tile.
Wow.
Try deleting all the instructions and only
just
doing
that many instructions.
rotate once.
It takes me like... Alright. Oh, that immediately fixed it. Alright, let me just like... Oh, it's because I'm zoomed out.
Oh, right.
Very fast.
If it's sped up, I don't think it matters that
I
much.
still haven't sped up.
Yeah, that's better.
I like the spoke effect on the sped up one because it started to alias.
It did, didn't it?
It does it on this too because it speeds up.
Oops.
True.
Oh my god.
Oh, I see. It's debonding them on the end, so it's just a giant wand built from 23 other wands. It's beautiful.
Okay, I think that's
You
too
gotta
much.
start the fire.
I think it's too much power. Oh man, that was beautiful though. Actually, what does it look like zoomed out when I speed up? Okay, the arm in the middle just goes ballistic and we lose all sense of rotation.
Zippity zappity.
Way too dank. Alright. That was alright, we're off to a good stream with these solves. Moving on. Up next is our very own Biggie Mac 42 with Tessellation Cool Pot.
Hey, I made something that's actually just pretty this time.
Yo.
It has quite a lot of overlap and bullshit, but it's just there to look pretty.
Okay, I'll zoom out a bit.
There's overlap in this one?
Yeah, it's overlap duplicators.
And the what do you call it, projector in the middle.
Yeah, there's some useless stuff as well. I just wanted it to be kind of filling the space. So it's input suppressing till the end of time.
Oh, that is mesmerizing.
Where's the output?
Under the calcifier on the very left. That's the arm that drops and grabs a new one, but it's very hard to tell.
Yeah, he just kind of... Arm 22 just kind of drops the atom and it just disappears. Is tessellation cool put a well-defined metric?
It's as defined as aesthetics.
Yeah, it's like... I don't know, yeah. Amount of, like, internet points per tessellated hex.
So I think one other fun fact about this one that I added in the notes is if you were to run the part removal script on this, it would remove every glyph and the burlow and the tracks, but it will not remove any of the tri-arms, pistons, or the inputs. All 24 inputs are needed or it will break.
Another note about the notes is that there are exactly 42 words.
Yes. and 1,690 cost by the judicious choice of extra glyphs.
I did say that. I was
Nice.
subconsciously thinking nice. Well, consciously thinking nice, but I just didn't say it. Also, purification glyphs and projection glyphs. No metal in this year's shitpost puzzle, but good to see the metal glyphs. That gets brownie points for me.
They help round out the aesthetic.
They do. They
You
do.
know, like when you have a tessellation cool put solve, the edge effects have to be resolved with some shitposting.
Actually, this kind of looks a bit like a kaleidoscope.
Yeah, it does.
Has a kaleidoscopic quality to it. I don't know. I should buy a kaleidoscope. It's one of those things that you kind of like are told you grow out of, but they don't become less cool.
Yeah, this is a V12 engine. No, it's not V layout. It's like all the different types of engines have names, and they're all letter based, but I don't know them all.
I'll be surprised if we have any car heads in the chat, actually.
I'll give you
Optimized wank.
I'll tell on myself here. I learned about the different types of engines from Lego Brick Experiment channel on YouTube because he made Lego replicas of them all.
Actually, this almost, I know this isn't really that similar, but there was that one really pretty viscous adhesive cycle solve. It was either kaliuresis or like Team Sijondras, and it almost reminds me of this in the shape of the machine itself and the fact that there are single-armed atoms going around everywhere. Of course, that's a very different context, but... And it's not as mesmerizing as this, but yeah.
It does mean, like, it's just sort of the thing where if you allow overlap, it kind of doubles the pace of the action. And if you're somebody who really likes pretty busy moving things, overlap gives you more pretty busy moving things.
Alright.
Okay, that's a little much.
Alright, I actually should not do that. Oh, that actually looks cool, slowed down.
Oh, that's so much better.
Yeah.
It's like the Jinyu cinematography of the Virulent Vector.
It is. Here I am speeding it up like an idiot. Like a...
Yeah, this one came to me in a dream and I thought aesthetic. But there's also something that came to my dreams for shitpost and then I almost made it and then I didn't.
Damn.
I didn't think I was going to submit to the shitpost puzzle this year, but then I kind of set up early and thought, you know, I've got like 20 minutes to kill. And since everyone is being so annoyingly high effort with their shitposts, let me like show them how to shit post.
I should post one then. You can still upload your shit posts, by the way.
Alright, because showcases are submittable after the deadline.
Yeah.
The best shitpost is the shitpost that arrives 20 minutes late.
Alright, now I'm definitely going to check the submission website before I start shitposts. Alright. Alright, this is yet another good submission. Got some strong solves already for aesthetics this year. Next up is submitting with the title New Solution 1 is Cuckoo52. Traditionally strong aesthetics competitor, Cuckoo52, so...
New solution 1, yes.
We're sitting on 2,600 area.
And 2,600 cost.
Oh.
Alright, this one, that is as far as I can zoom out, by the way.
Oh boy. I assume it solves immediately and then it starts doing shit. No?
No, it has to reach the area count on the solution name before it can.
Hold up. Hold up. I think there's something else. There is something else happening. There are 3 things happening.
I imagine these are going to be enormous wands that send things to other places. Oh wait,
Is it
is this
spelling
lock and
something?
key? Is it building a lock and a key?
You're a little dude!
Oh, okay.
What is this then? It looks like a key of some sort. Little dude! It's a car! Yo! Holy shit. The suspense and the payoff.
Love the wheels.
Oh, it was
The rolling wheels are so good.
It was a car. Alright. Let's watch that all again, but slightly faster.
Steven, choking on my rice. God fucking shit. Oh, but this speed you don't get to see the wheels go round.
Actually, you don't.
Damn.
Where's the dude? Let's see
yeah.
if the dude has more for his story.
Alright, let me focus on
Oh
the
yeah, I
dude.
can watch in this view. Does the map view update? If the map view updates, that's it.
That would be
No,
amazing,
it
but I don't
doesn't
think it
show.
does, no.
No, sadly.
It only shows arms, it doesn't show atoms.
Ah.
Dude gets to rest, maybe? Oh, map view does show the arms moving, but I don't think it shows atoms.
Ah.
What is the dude's role in
Dude fucking
making
loads
these
of things
things?
too.
He's putting the salt in the buckets. It's a salt production factory.
Alright, that's what actually
Salt
gets
packaging
outputted.
Factory.
That's what actually
Okay. Okay. He's wanding the salt from his hand to the bucket. It loads the truck. The truck drives off. And it outputs the salt.
Oh, of course, it's more of a
Does it?
truck than a car. Right, yeah.
Oh no, it doesn't. Damn.
So it outputs other salt
Oh, where does it actually output?
below it.
Just
It's
on
under
the
the driver.
bottom.
Oh, there's just this like that like kind of yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it just finishes the thing.
I wonder, does it loop?
No, it crashes
No.
actually.
No, the man is getting ripped apart.
Yeah, the
Oh,
dude dude gets grabbed by two different arms at the same time, and you can't see the error screen because I'm zoomed all the way out. I think. Man, that was a journey. Alright. I was convinced for the longest time this was going to be like a key or goggles or something.
yeah, I knew it was like
Alright.
visual depiction of something, but I thought it was a key.
Cuckoo52 says they didn't really finish as much as they wanted.
I'm
It's still a good solve.
I'm imagining more of a plot, like there was like a second dude, like...
We got so many more inputs, but do you have the patience?
If there was like if the truck like made it to like here or something and a dude like unpacked the buckets and outputted them, that would have I think I would just immediately declared him the winner. Oh man, that was still an amazing solve. Oh man, there is stiff competition this year. All right, moving on. We have Ebonnov, who thinks he's found out why there are 24 salts. And I'm getting a nice frame rate on this one, so looking forward to that. Wasn't mad a bit.
It used to be 20, but then was like, you know what? Let's make it divisible by 6.
Always a good idea when Opus Magnum is involved.
Yeah.
This is eventually making quintessence and then just disposing it.
Yeah, there you go. It does make.
We don't need
make
quintessence around these parts. This is a salt factory.
Yeah, what a waste of good salt.
It's cool that it rotates on the only cycle where it is safe to rotate.
Yeah, if it rotated anywhere else, it would immediately crash into that Van Berlo's wheel.
How does the counting work out? Is it just like every space that an arm can grab that isn't used by the glyph? Oh, there's also Critelli, so you could add a 25th on Critelli, couldn't you?
Maybe.
But I guess you need to leave room for Critelli, otherwise it's not aesthetic.
Critelli is obviously very important. Quintessence is a good way to compress salt, but that's basically all you can do with it. Says Kazyan.
Oh. I just like fucking with the speed of the solve a lot. I'll try not to be too annoying with that.
It uses output as a way to generate a hole for unification to proc, and I think that's beautiful.
It does.
Who needs disposal when you have disposal at home?
I appreciate the clock instruction.
It's not doing anything. It's trying its best. It's not really. It's just hanging out. Oh, minus points though. Minus points for the series of plus instructions. That's unfortunate. I would tinker, but that seems especially mean on an aesthetic solve. Although I would be
going in reverse.
I would be kind of curious to see if it works in reverse. If it's still No, I better not.
The only reason that it consistently will dupe on the same cluster of atoms is because it is rotating once per the Brillo following the track along one segment. So it would not work.
Yeah, okay, so straight up wouldn't work.
I mean, I don't think it would crash, but you know, it's just not going to output quintessence, I think. Maybe it will eventually.
And it would not, because it'll have the same, like, every sixth.
Yeah.
Like, a full cycle would do the same thing, so it would just be one duplicated atom on each of 4 different arms, and it would stay that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I won't tinker with it anyway, because I'll start a plus versus minus war, and, you know...
You specifically scrolled down to check whether they were pluses or minuses, and now you're worried about a plus-minus war.
Well, I mean, if I were to outright tinker them and just change it to minuses and be like, try to make the solve work, I think that would start an outright war, as opposed to the, minor friction that I may have inspired, which I'm happy to do that.
Okay, well, +1 to that.
Consider just change the track.
I could, but that would probably also start a war. Alright, checking the notes. Unsure which category this fits better, so I went with the lower effort one, less click on checkbox.
That's a good way to go about it.
Fair enough. Alright. Next up, we have an individual submission from Faindeer.
Oh yeah, we just, got rid of all the teams this year. Not this year, this puzzle.
So, funnily enough, we did not get rid of teams for the weekly game. So Faindeer kind of gets to submit... Well, the weekly game submission was mostly
The
Rebix.
Weekly Gang submitted as the Weekly Gang.
Yeah, that was
For
mostly...
some reason.
It was mostly Rebix, but I think Faindir looked at it. But Faindir also has a solve, so we will be showing their solve as well. Also, I'm looking at that cost, and I'm a little worried.
Oh no.
Well, that's an 11,000.
Yeah, that's not 1,000.
I see why.
This solve's got a bad
Epilepsy work,
name.
by the way.
What?
In case the title didn't make that clear.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
got
this is gonna
overlapped
get...
dupe chains. Okay.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna get brighter and brighter. Oh, there it goes.
Shoutouts to oh wow.
Whoa.
Somebody's raving at the Salt Packaging Factory.
Yeah, this is like shoutouts to Hard Die or Die Hard. That's what it's called.
Oh yeah, Die Hard.
Die Hard overlap area moment. Alright, so dare I mess
That's where a
with
lot
the
of the
speed?
cost comes from.
Like rotate pistons.
No, okay, makes less sense. Actually, no. Alright, I think this one just works best as normal speed. That's fair.
Yeah.
The pacing of the bright flashes is synchronized to the Opus Magnum player sensibilities.
Of course, they've all got to be pistons.
Is that a nuclear reactor?
Damn, I wish nuclear reactors were that colorful.
Okay, so Faindir did help out a lot with the weekly gang submission, so we'll just give Faindir 2 submissions because Faindir's earned it.
We welcome all
these.
submissions.
Surrounding it in glyphs and track, and also I like every arm being a piston. As Steven mentions, this is a call-out post in several different ways.
It is.
For them specifically.
It's not period 4 though, sadly.
True.
It's gotta be period
it does need
6.
6 for that Bromo thing, and because the arms are taking
And the
turns out,
center.
it needs 6 different directions. Yeah.
Arm 2 seems to be the limiting arm. Where the
Arms
fuck is arm
that are
2?
doing the, probably one of the 6 in the middle.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the 6. Okay, so no, there's all 6 of them outputting arms are actually the limiting ones. Okay. It's that there is quite a few arms. Quite a few
Yeah,
arms.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the same 6 arms copied with a delay of 5 times.
127 arms. There we go.
That's Burlow plus 6 times 21s.
True. All right. These are. Yeah, these are very mesmerizing. I'm doing a lot of staring at the solves.
It do the aesthetics.
As I'm wont to do in aesthetics, yeah. Although, people have mentioned that the line between aesthetics and shitpost has blurred a bit for a few people this year.
Yeah.
For me, it doesn't.
I mean, the entire puzzle is a shitpost, so.
Yeah, that's part of the reason for sure.
Alright. Coming up next, Gecko.
The shitpost puzzles are just an excuse for our most shitposty ideas of puzzles.
Revix, her dubious aesthetics.
Doobie aesthetics. Okay. There is a lot. Alright, there's more to the solve. Sure.
This is probably a rhythm one.
Okay, there it goes. Oh, it is a rhythm one. Let me. Alright. Before we. Let me turn the volume back up. coming.
I love it.
Alright, let me turn the volume back down a bit just so we can talk about the solve. Okay, so,
Somebody says it sounds like his theme from Undertale. The triplex.
whose theme?
His theme, as well. I mean, that's spoilers, but the song is just called his
Oh, if it's spoilers, then I think I know who you mean. Man, that just kept building and building.
Yeah, it's really well done, and it's using all the sounds that are available because we don't have metal glyphs. I love how the unification sound adds to it.
I mean, you have metal glyphs. You just can't activate
Cause them to
them.
prop.
Yeah, you just can't, actually use them. But you can have them. They can exist.
I do really like the there's a bit of recursiveness happening at the bottom here with the air duplication on the left with the quintessence constantly constantly dispersing and unifying, and then the triplex just it spends like a full like loop building up the bonds eventually, and then it just like goes back over and like whoop, debond, start again.
And it is timed to a 16 cycle loop, so you have room for 16th note motif. It's really cool.
You can't activate your metal glyphs? Skill issue much. I'm not. Yes, it seems this year more attention has been given to the sound part of aesthetics, because aesthetics is not necessarily visual. This game does have sound. And they are very pretty sounds. I always thought this game was the exact game with the strongest art design. Looking like, yeah, I don't have that much experience with the others, but I've looked at them. They all have their own charm, but yeah, I don't know. It's come back to Opus Magnum just for how like pretty it can get.
Yeah, I think when I played Space Chem and I had the background music, I was so happy with how good Space Chem's background music is. Unfortunately, I got kind of tired of Opus Magnums by that point, so I just always left it muted.
Oh,
there's music that you can make in the game. That's nice.
Yeah, that's probably a good point. Opus Magnum music, people do get sick of it.
Space Chem music is so dramatic.
Yeah, I love it.
I can hear dogs grumbling in the background, and it just kind of like took me right out of the rhythm of this song.
Where I am. Where I am.
It's all these pretty sounds, he says. It's all these pretty sounds, he says.
Oh no, Biggie's echoing.
Sorry, I was trying to turn up the stream so that I could hear the solve some more, and then it caused it to feedback.
That's all right. I'll move on. All right. Next up, we have Goodbye Galaxy. This solve also is warning me volume up, background music off. So let me turn the sound back up. The Rhythm Factory. Fair amount going on. A fair amount going on here.
Another 16 cycle loop too.
Is this one polyrhythmic?
It's got the Goodbye Galaxy beautiful arm dances.
Alright. Alright, volume back down so we can talk about the solve. Alright, so this one...
It's a cool solve.
This is a really cool solve. It seems to be incorporating both just audio and visual sound design here to really get kind of both the senses tingling. Let me speed this right back up to until it's done.
Yeah, the zoom level that you're at right here, it's really, really pretty. I think Goodbye Galaxy was warning not to zoom all the way out because it wasn't going to look as good if you could see it.
It did occur to me, like, as we're running halfway through, like, oh, wait, it's meant to be kind of like in this conga line, we follow the thing. And it's not meant to all be shown at the same time. Smart consideration, too. Because, yeah. Otherwise, it would just zoomed all out, and that does kind of take away from it a bit. Yeah, I'm saying conga line. I really do mean like a factory production line.
It is a salt factory.
It is in fact a salt factory. Arm 1 remains my favorite arm, though. Sorry, all the other arms. Actually, I do like the double arm triangle as well. Actually, that will probably be my next favorite one. I know, there's just so many different cool ideas here. Just like little visual trinkets. The pistons are very much pistoning here, though.
They sure do be pistoning.
I like the pistons that are holding hands. I think they were further to the left.
hand holding on my stream?
God.
Not safe for gaming.
Not safe for gaming.
Not safe for gaming. Oh, it is just funny just because of how many, like, little, like, visual things there are. So, like, oh, cool, look at the varied size hex arms doing their thing, and then there's these arms, they're doing their thing, and then the pistons are pistoning, and arm 31, arm 131 is vibing, but not as much, not as hard as arm 1 is vibing. Cute little triangle here, just kind of shaking their hands back and forth.
Also, Stephen says not to zoom out for their solution as well.
Alright, I'll make sure not to sit. Alright.
I think it's Stephen. I think it's Stephen. Yeah.
Yeah. Shitpost,
I don't know
specifically.
who else who types Ulu.
Nah, that's Steven. Oh man. Strong contender, although it feels like we've got a lot of strong contenders this year.
Kind of sad the pistons of the hand holding aren't grabbing each other.
Huh?
Barely not hand holding.
They're not grabbing, that's for sure. No grab instructions. So,
Yeah.
Actually, we don't need to see the instruction tray. Alright. We will move on though. Alright, next up. We have
Who would be next?
hallojasper. With this whole
Nice.
pog swing dodging. Whoa. Alright, we'll zoom out for this one. Whoa.
Whoa.
That is a sick track shape.
It should be the most recent one, Madmaster.
Whoa, I like this
Doing
one.
the in-place swap on all these things. That's really cool.
Whoa. That is cool. I'll zoom in a touch. Actually, I'll zoom
It's
in a
all
fair
pop
bit.
swings.
Alright, actually, this one's
I
worth slowing
think this-
down, so let me do that real quick.
This is like the other version of my solve in the sense that, like, oh, but it's so pretty. Yeah, this one's taking pog swings where my solve did not.
It's
And there's
cool
also the arm threading all the needles.
the swings alternate, so it's like, if we pay attention to, like, for example, this arm 7 right here where my cursor is, it's like, there are 3 different pog swings that it handles, so there's like, bottom right, then bottom left, and it'll do that for
Oh.
the same, so...
Yeah, but there's also arms on that long track that are stealing one of them when there's an opportunity.
Do they output those? Oh, they sent them to the
They
center.
make it into the middle, yeah. I think maybe even every single... Like, maybe even every single input eventually gets output, although I don't see what would output the one from the centers of each of the long tracks.
Like, so I'm following this top left track arm here, and it hands off to the double arms, and the double arms will just hand off to each other until that salt eventually outputs. And there are...
Yeah, in place swap. Oh, you go.
No, you go.
I was just commenting on Rebec's comment. That in place swap doesn't feel like it should work, but it does.
Actually, does this work sped up? It has a different energy sped up, that's for sure. Oops.
The close
I can
calls
see
are
where-
harder to see in the speed, but the little arms going around the track, this time scale's better for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
You can
yeah.
also see the output rhythm better.
So it's both better and worse, in a sense. It's worse for the pog swings, but better for the track arms.
It has multiple time scales coexisting, like life. It's truly a statement.
Truly one of the artistic statements. Let's What was I going to say? Yeah, I do remember in chat, hallojasper was like, yeah, mine could probably do with some, like, speeding up or slowing down, and that is a very fair call. This one...
Haven't slowed it down yet?
I've slowed it down a bit, yeah. I can slow it down even more. Okay, that's probably not very aesthetic. Oh, also notes. Outputs every 6 cycles after first output. On odd cycles, only grabs and drops happen. On every even cycle, every arm moves and 10 pog swings happen at any given even cycle. That's really cool, because, yeah, there will always be 10, but they're 10 different ones, depending on how the double arms in the middle are rotated, compared to, yeah.
I love that this is a version of it where the length 3 bi-arms are always facing the same direction.
They are, except for the ones in the middle, but, yeah, length 3 bi-arms, right. This one takes a bit of looking at from different angles and speeds, actually. There's a lot to...
Yeah.
It's very Matrix-like, where you want to, like, look at it from a bunch of different angles and different time speeds and stuff. hallojasper writes, I wanted the ones in the middle to also have the same orientation, but then the delivery didn't really work.
Oof.
That's okay. They kind of feel like a different part of the solve anyway, so I don't think it really detracts from the aesthetics at all.
Yeah, that's the output part. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Because they're working in tandem with the single arms on track.
So I think whereas my solve had a grid that was being rotated with like enmeshed gears, this one is intentionally going anti-gearward because it needs to swap 2 atoms, and so it's doing the, I don't know, just mathematically opposite thing.
There's only one output that's done by the length 3 arm.
Do the length 3 arms? Do any of the length 3 arms output?
Yep, bottom right.
Bottom right. Oh yeah, it does.
There it is.
Yeah, good catch. Yeah, all the other ones get handed off to double arms in the middle, but not that one. Ha! That's funny.
We found the starting point.
Alright. Wait, let me speed back up to normal speed before I move on. Man. Alright, next up we have a solve from Haxton titled Bamboo Dance. And that fits perfectly on my screen.
Nice. If it doesn't fit, you can. If it's too long, you can always press 4.
I could.
I like fitting the arms in the gaps and having them still dodge. In fact, the arms are going upstream. That's really cool.
It does feel like the bamboo dance.
It reminds me of like World's Hardest Game, honestly.
That too.
Bringing atoms back up.
It does
Yeah,
look
it's
like
pulling
the
atoms
whole
upstream.
Bringing atoms upstream.
It's like they're salmon fighting a current.
Come to lay their salty eggs.
But no, they do fit very perfectly in between the sine waves.
Yes, the very approximate sine waves.
Yeah, quote unquote Sine waves. Gonna have to take away a point for the plus instructions, but nobody's perfect.
Zorflax the unsatisfiable. That's not fair. You're satisfiable by things no one's worth.
Yeah, I'm satisfiable by things that are not what I'm making. But when I'm making it, I just... Yeah, nah. Never happy. An electrical engineer's sine waves.
True.
I'm tickled by just how perfectly this is fitting on my screen. Also, nice interplay between 60-degree angles and 120-degree angles. Kind of both with the waves and the track length, track loops. I don't know. Big fan. Also, it's like kinda symmetric, but the atoms are not symmetric, but in an interesting way.
Yeah, I guess it is somewhat symmetric. Well, I mean, the glyphs are symmetric. There's that.
Opus Magnum. Oh no. That'd be a cool aesthetics idea. Just have like this one arm carrying like a quintessence atom or something, and it's like has to play Toho on a track, and there's like a bajillion atoms around it. Yeah.
Earthiana Jones, the level.
Yeah, exactly. Mate, this solve makes itself. Alright. Time to move on. Oh wait, before I move on, there are notes. Actually, yeah, let's like speed it up a bit. That looks cool, sped up. Well, the atoms
It reminds me too much of an oscilloscope spread out.
Alright, so
takes me back to my applied physics lab days.
Okay, so the notes read, had this idea as soon as I saw the level, in brackets, host advantage, make of that what you will. Regardless, real life caught up with me, so I just hand-waved the thing with 3 disposals and overlap. Finding that track shape was pure trial and error, including having to adjust the sub-period multiple times.
Oh boy. Yeah, does this not look like an easy solve to make?
No, actually, this looks like a lot of, This looks like a lot of finessing, actually.
Yeah.
It is in its symmetry with its 3-movement future self.
How many of the inputs are used even? Just the 3?
Yeah, just the 3.
That's actually interesting. I didn't know. Wow.
Alright, I guess we can try to slow it down before I move on. Okay, nah. I think normal speed and rabbit speed was pretty good.
Yeah.
Probably not elephant speed. You're laughing from all the way over there. Oh, okay, so the story is, so when the speed up, zoom, slow down mod was introduced, there was one guy who has an elephant profile picture who's like, I just want this to run as fast as my computer will allow. And so it was called elephant speed in reference to that guy. Sorry, you guys got a free retelling of the IE story. Okay. Moving on.
Oh yeah, the left side of the screen is darkened because that's where the tray's supposed to be, and they didn't take it out when you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually I'm actually not that used to seeing that part of the screen visible because I'm so used to just having the tray there.
I don't know if that's a zoom out issue or if the base game does that.
Well, if I wrong way around, let me do a normal zoom. Yeah, it's still dark, so that's just a base game.
It might be zoom while doing redraws, but
Okay. Moving on, we have kaliuresis solve. Defending champion of the aesthetics metric. Also 29,000 cost. Oh, that took a while to load in.
oh boy. I think we need to zoom out for this one.
It's only using 3 inputs.
Only 3 inputs.
Is it making a picture with them? Is there duplication?
Oh man, I don't think I can zoom out far enough.
We might have to have a GIF for this one.
Alright.
Check map mode.
Oh fuck. I gotta zoom back in. Alright, let me try and let's like run elephant mode, get a completion screen, and then try to record a GIF. This will take a minute.
Oh, Madmaster calls out. That is 7 instructions. Arm 1 is Burlo with no instructions, and the other have 2 and 3.
Okay, we're getting there.
That is not a lot of instructions. This is
That is all glyphs.
Therefore, the complexity of the solution is very small.
No, wait. M. Okay, so like very far left is where the shit actually is. Apologies, I am going to have trouble navigating this. So.
Like swimming through molasses.
Yay!
You can move around with the map.
We found the arms. Okay, alright.
Oh yeah, does the note say anything?
Yes. A video display using spooky duplication. The atoms in the stick move over a... I haven't played any of this yet, but... Alright. The atoms in a stick move over a glyph river, which sets the correct color for the conduit duplicated atoms. This setup can easily be extended to 2 colors, since every pixel setting atom is adjacent to 2 permanently colored spine atoms.
Oh.
A second spine would allow for all 4 colors. I originally wanted to do bad apple, but the low resolution and lag made it unwatchable.
Damn.
You people have better computers than I do, by the way. Alright. So I've zoomed in so that I can turn on elephant mode.
I'm watching it creep out the side.
Yeah.
Elephant mode runs as fast as your computer allows, which is already what is happening.
Whoa.
I think it does conduit duping, does it?
That's a great question. I can't answer it. Yo, those animate those the way the duplication glyph is lighting up is so like deep.
Yeah, go to the tracks, zorflax.
All right. I was hoping the solve would run to completion. We're already at 800 cycles and the solve hasn't completed.
How many cycles is it? Probably not best not to check that.
We're in too deep. I can't actually check Twitch chat either at the moment.
Okay.
Mr. Puzzle's calling out that Mr. Puzzle also used clone-do-it duplications.
Also, there is a thing happening at the track. Oh.
Yeah, the tracks are the actual screen, I guess.
Oh, shit. Okay. Back we go. I'm sorry, kaliuresis. My not
I
having
think if you
the
just
greatest...
close it and reopen it, it's gonna be on the tracks.
Oh, I can. Good call, Best. We do still have to zoom out it. Oh, I zoomed in. Shit.
Technically amazing, computationally very difficult to understand.
Alright, dare I run it at normal speed? Yes. No, wait, I have elephant mode on. Shit. No, I don't want elephant mode.
Oh no.
I've done this to myself. Alright. No, I gotta... Alright, let me just close and reopen.
You can hit F10 instead of that.
Oh yeah, I can do that too.
Oh, alright. Alright, normal speed. Again, I'm sorry, kaliuresis. My computer is not doing yourself justice at all. Okay, we're getting like... What, 1 frame per second? Amazingly, that's not the worst frame rate we've had today.
Who would do such a thing?
Apparently the frame rate patch should help. Do you still have that on hand, Mr. Puzzle? I think Mr. Puzzle made it. I can probably just assume most mods are made by him.
There's a link to it in the Discord.
Okay. Yeah, Mr. Puzzle linked the frame rate mod in the Weeklies chat. This probably helps.
Alright, I'm gonna reboot the computer. The game. I'm not rebooting my computer.
It helps in this case because it won't recompile the billion glyph solution every program cycle.
Was it every program cycle or every render tick?
Both options are terrible.
Yeah.
Steven is arriving in Australia to forcefully reboot your computer now. You better watch out, zorflax.
Oh, yo. Day and night difference.
Yo!
Where would I be without Mr. Puzzle?
Legend.
My word. Okay, now we get to watch this solve properly.
Now we can speed up.
Okay, now, alright.
Frame rate patch doubles as anti-tinker protection.
The clone do it behavior is so funny.
Oh, can I not edit the solves anymore?
So these are entangled atoms, and whatever's happening with the ones above is going to define every pixel's behavior in the screen.
Yeah.
Let me slow this back down.
Once it finishes up and probably starts doing the animation.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
Yo.
That's good. That's the worst.
you can. Hey guys, you can make Bad Apple and Opus Magnum now.
Yep, that was the goal.
Oh no! What have we
All
got?
right, this is the end screen. This is the end screen for Bad Apple.
I cannot believe this got achieved.
Now someone has to program the whole thing.
Yeah, actually, I'm with Goodbye Galaxy. Can someone explain to me what Bad Apple is?
It's a Toho song, but like
Oh.
it's also a black and white animation that people have implemented in various things. It's like saying you can run Doom on anything.
Right, okay, so it's like that, but with this particular animation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a simple two-color, like, camera zoom in, zoom out, looks really showy, and so if people can make Bad Apple as any graphics display is complete if you can make Bad Apple on it.
If anyone runs Doom on Opus Magnum, I'm not even gonna bother making a poll. I'm just gonna be like, that wins.
Kaliuresis even made an MP4 converter. But the lag was too much. But like Kaliuresis has the infrastructure to make much more than just this.
Oh boy.
Alright, that's my post-stream homework. I'm gonna look up Bad Apple.
Oh yeah, you can even use like
You can find
Desmos.
videos from 13 years ago.
Probably.
I know because I've been watching them recently.
Oh, that was absolutely worth the wait, and the pain. We got there, and that was awesome. Alright. It would have been funny if my first watching of Bad Apple was in Opus Magnum. We nearly had that. Okay. Next up, we have Kazyan with Moore's Sweeper.
Before
Yeah, this
you
is like a-
open it, please do not zoom out. I know this is an impossible act to follow. Just don't zoom.
Don't zoom. Got it. In fact, it's already a bit zoomed, so let me zoom in. Or should I not zoom that far in?
It's good. It's just the effect is much better if you just follow the piston.
You just follow the loading arm.
Oh, loading. It's a loading arm. Shit, okay. Literally loading. That's amazing. Alright,
When you don't have the scaffolding mod enabled for your shitposts and aesthetics.
God. Minesweeper!
Oh. Okay.
It's finding the Moors. I like how the contestant just rotates down whenever you find one.
Alright. We've okay. Wait.
One more to go. I think
Where
it's
is
the
it?
bottom left one.
Whoa. Ta-da! Okay, so let me read the notes while the loading arm loads. Sigmar's Garden isn't the only game that's played with elemental proxies. In most transmutation engines, the Moore's proxy is noticeably lighter than others. Its black surface need not show translucency, so it's frequently the only hollow marble. Some bored alchemists set Vitae and Moore's proxies atop two small fabric sheets marked with the familiar hexagonal grid, then lay underneath the sheet. Sorry. Where was I? One can lightly tap the grid from below, such that a Vitae proxy on that tile returns to rest, but Moore's goes flying. The game practices manual dexterity and one's judgment of their senses. One can get an impression that certain areas put up less peripheral resistance to tapping, so there is likely to be a Moore's very close in the sea of Vitae. Identifying the tile of every Moors without ever tapping it is a test of skill. There are a few different names to this game, but the one I was taught was Moors Sweeper.
It's Minesweeper.
Moors
But
Moors Sweeper.
I love the layering of all the animismus lists to show just one Vitae or Moors symbol. It did take me until the second time through to realize that the symbols gave us, the viewers, the information on which one is the Moors. Yeah, Riking in the chat similarly. Oh, you can see the Moors in advance.
So there's your rule for Moors Sweeper. Shout out to the last one that like it's like the second air atom that just like has a bit of trouble finding the last one. Also halfway through it does like a rotary phone reset, which I think is cool. In fact, every one that does a rotary phone reset. Yeah, this is the weird one. Struggles a bit.
The party at the top is funny.
Moors Sweeper coming to an alchemy store near you. Yeah, you can see the cheeky Moors in advance. If you look close, you can see like there's one there, there's one there, there's one there, there's one there, there, and somewhere is the last one.
The top left behaves as a Moors, but it says Vitae on the thing. There was an overlap mistake, says Kazyan.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's the first one, I think. So if I look, arm3 search, and oh, there's a Moors there, but the other five are properly signposted, but the first one, you just have to pretend that first one's a Moors. Can we see what's happening above?
Okay, we can zoom out freely now.
Sorry? Okay.
Kazyan says we can zoom out freely.
The loading is just setting up the quintessence. And I guess there's probably some stuff in the top to cause it to have the center placed over loading when you have to.
Okay, so alright, so they set up a quintessence generator.
Beautiful.
That's pretty cool, actually. And then by the time that happens,
Quintessence input now.
and then we have our game of Moors Sweeper.
What's happening in the top left, just so I can be sure that it's... Like, there's something to cause it to have the center placed on loading. Oh, it's just the arrow, actually. Okay.
I think it's the arrow.
The arrow is the thing that causes center to look.
Alright. Oh, wait, let me zoom back in. Not that I'll probably stay zoomed in, but, you know, you never know. Alright. Next up, we have a solve from MadMonkey, who did submit under MadMonkey, although I'm going to hazard a guess that MadMonkey did not take much involvement in this solve. Color ladder batter. No, I did not stay zoomed in.
Is that the newest one?
Let me double check before I play it. Oh no, it got replaced by a solve that I never, because it was submitted with 15 minutes to go. Oh! Yeah, this is the wrong one. Let me, Imagine some, like, technical difficulties elevator music while I do this.
I'll point out that because I didn't see the words color ladder batter on screen, because I'm in the voice call and so I hear before I see on stream, and because you have an Australian accent, I could not guess what the words you said were.
Yeah.
It sounded like to me, color ladder batter.
Alright, so this is the actual solve. I'll start a bit zoomed in just so we can see a little better.
It's still color ladder batter.
I did not, that's not the one I... Oh, yeah, no, I didn't change the thing. I just, like, manually downloaded it.
You did F10?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, the new one is called,
Oh, right.
Rainbow Ladder.
Okay, so let me actually... Alright, let me slow this one down.
That's a moving thing. That set of motions transports color. It's so beautiful. And it does it in either direction depending on the parity.
That's so cool.
The parity impacts whether it goes forwards or backwards.
It's like a...
God,
it's
this
like
is
a...
gorgeous.
It's like a bottle rattling. Alright, so the notes point out that this is made without overlap, just the regular amount of lap.
Regular amount of lap.
Yeah, there's enough space in a 4-wide tube. You move it by 2 tiles each edge it hits.
The aesthetics slash shitposting tech this year has been amazing.
I'm so proud of this community.
Steven would be so thrilled with those pivots. Sorry, piston arms.
Piston pivot arms.
Can we run this faster? I really love the speed at which it can yeet the thing from one side to the other.
Yeah, so this is normal speed, no overlap, by the way. So this is like legal in-game.
Transport from one side of the tube to the other with wiggles.
I do like how it loads it under the inside of the breech like a rifle gun.
Sorry?
It loads it like on the inside of the on the ramp, so it's like loading into the extractor on a rifle.
This is to me a railgun simulator.
Whale gun.
Railgun.
Oh.
And yeah, Panic points out it scales up. It can get from one end of it to the other.
Oh yeah?
Like the length over the radius. So if you make the radius bigger, the payload longer, it'll go faster.
Imagine the shit posting potential.
Oh no.
You quite like a longer payload.
The fastest way to move an atom with across the board without glitches.
Oh my god.
I hate to say it, but that is a conduit. Your answer to what you said is a conduit.
Alright, conduits work. But you know, we're in free space, so that technically doesn't count as legal.
Yeah, unless the puzzle allows conduits.
Yeah.
There's a surprisingly elaborate disposal chain as well on the right, just cause.
I think that's a setup, just like...
Yeah, it's recycling the setup.
Oh, it is too, yeah. So it plucks the first setup, like, molecule, and then it'll just, like, creatively chuck the rest of them out. Is it still aesthetics %? Yes, it is.
I appreciate the solve and it being a Kalaladabada of dreams.
So in the notes, in the Twitch chat, it reads, I got this working after just a lot of trial and error. I tried 3 wide and 5 wide first, but there was always places where the glyphs overlapped. Not in this version, though. So there's actually a bit of a pain getting this to...
Was a trial.
Yeah, getting this to work without overlap was a real achievement. It really adds to the impressiveness, too, saying you can pull this off without overlap. Because it just looks so busted.
Yeah, it does look like the middle is the annoying area to not have overlap.
Oh, this is awesome. Alright. I'm just going to stay zoomed out.
I'm kind of sad that the green doesn't get shifted into the platform in the middle. Because it goes through all the colors, but green.
Doesn't go through Earth.
Yeah, it doesn't go through Earth ever. Oh well.
I guess that would ground it. It is a railgun after all.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't know. Guys, probably just like a period thing. Alright, moving on. We have...
Green is mid, the other colors are better.
Green is mid. Green is
Says
not
the person who has a green name in the chat.
Green is not a creative color.
Think about it creatively.
Alright. Alright, this soul's title is Liminal Cardinal Display.
Yeah, probably zoom in on the middle first. Just the middle display.
Oh, you mean this?
Yeah, the tracks.
That's the conduit shape of all time.
Whoa! Just kind of pops in. Okay, let me read the notes while this happens. Here we have a 7-segment display which periodically updates to show the tens digit of the cycle count. That's what you're seeing on screen right now. Through the wonders of Clonduit, we have salt atoms that could be considered entangled. Physically, the atoms are distinct, but they will calcify and duplicate together, allowing the display to be updated remotely. Just like kaliuresis is, in other words.
Somebody needs to make a binary interpreter now.
Yo, that is clean as well. Like, that is very easily legible.
This has some font aesthetics going too. It's in a
does.
space of aesthetics where I haven't worked before.
Because now, I guess now we can look at all the funny stuff. So I'm curious about the funny stuff.
This is the conduits that transports the thing over, and the duping happens over here, on the left.
I mean, didn't Mr. Puzzle's solution last year create Brainfuck Interpreter?
It was basically a computer, and now we have a display.
Yeah, it was a clean Brainfuck Interpreter using quantum tracks, and this is also using quantum tracks. Like, if you just let yourself use any percent stuff.
Never thought a display would have been possible in game, but now we have 2 of them.
Right? Yeah, we got two in the same year. Fucking hell.
I would like to see the clone atoms getting set up, because this stuff over on the right here is only active during the setup. It's trying to like pull Clonduit ones out. Like the conduits drop off a wand that is all cloned together, and so it is trying to fill.
It just gets the right things and drops them in the right position.
Got it, yeah. And everything's going to be entangled. And the quantum tracks just make everything so zoomy.
The quantum tracks are great because Mr. Puzzle can be like, I need the atom over here, and instead of drawing track, the atom can just like zoop straight to that hex. Oops, a bit too far in. I don't know why, but like just the transition of colors just looks really like, I don't know, just it's got good like a
That's
visual
really smooth.
Yeah, it's got like a good visual punchiness to it because it doesn't go straight from blue to green, it goes blue, white, green, and that just like
Yeah.
helps smooth out the animation a lot.
Yeah, I feel like the center of visual mass of the salt atom is higher, so each of them look like they jump up a little bit before settling back down into either green or white.
Right, which kind of gives it the punchiness effect.
Somebody make a binary interpreter and link this up with ELU.
True.
Do we have a quantum track helper mod? I don't think that exists. Also, very cool that we have a high res but low frame rate display and a low res but high frame rate display.
True.
I'm imagining the kind of shit someone's going to try to pull off on next year's aesthetics puzzle with like visual displays. What would this precedent? Oh.
This community has no chill.
Zero chill. I shudder to imagine the shitposts this year because I don't think anyone like could contain themselves to a low effort shitpost. Except for me, because I only had like 20 minutes. Alright. Next up, we have Realience. Magnum Opus 2.0 Electric Boogaloo. Oh, I still have the speed on. Whoops.
It sure is Opus Magnum.
Alright, so following the journey, we've got two different Gs at the same time. At the bottom we have anime triplex, and at the top we've got quintessence happening. Attempted purification doesn't work. Dispersion. Okay, so yeah, and it gets outputted from two different sources. The first is the dispersed quintessence, which kind of gets made into this chain, or this molecule grouping. And then the triplex eventually comes over here and just becomes salt, but triplex bonded. And then that outputs an arms 1 and 28 are both vibing. Important.
We got a lot of dancing going on.
A lot of dancing too. There is a heartening amount of dancing. Arms 2, 3, and 4. As soon as they clock off, they party hard. Okay, the notes it reads, this took me probably 6 active hours to make, and I'm rather happy with how it came out. Thank you to everyone who helped make the weeklies possible, and thank you Zorflax for hosting. Aw. Alright, P.S. Zorflax P.S. Zorflax, obviously I kid about the YouTube videos, take your time man, I'll try and keep up through the Discord. Yeah, at time of recording, I am a couple of videos behind on uploading. They are all on my computer, ready. I just haven't had much in the way of free time or energy lately. And I will have more of that in the next couple of days, so I'm hoping to rectify that soon. Oh, apparently Fagitsku lets you do quantum tracks easily. There you go.
Yeah.
Don't need a mod. Also, Steven writes, I almost submitted the lowest effort shitpost possible. We had a couple of those last year with Icelandic lava salt. There were a couple of one arm can just solve the puzzle solves.
You can solve this with no arms.
You could solve this with no arms.
I guess that's the same thing for Icelandic lava salt.
Okay. Alright, this kind of looks like a bit of a jumbled mess sped up. Actually, I think normal speed works best for this solve. Also, haven't talked about it much this week, but... Shit, I zoomed way too far. Whoops. Where is it? Cryteli Hex. Whoa! I should not zoom in that far. Alright, Cryteli Hex. Quality Cryteli, unused Cryteli. I feel like the aesthetic solves are like too ambitious this year to worry about Cryteli, but I like how this one kind of brings us back a bit to, I don't know. This is good stuff. Minus points for plus instructions. Sorry, Realience. Oh. As soon as when I set up the poll, I'm gonna like go back and look at which ones used minus instructions, and I'm just gonna like bump them up a bit in my score. All right, do appreciate the submission, Realiance. Hopefully we see a shitpost from you. I don't know if we will, but nevertheless, we will move on. Next up is 7P-Storm with Echo Flower. Very pretty name. The notes read, "Here's a flower for the trouble."
Mm-hmm.
So that is a pretty flower. Has very good
Is
vibes.
it using all the inputs? It looks like it is. So it's trying its best to make sure every input gets output at some point. That's really cool.
It actually is, yeah. All 24 inputs are used and outputted. So they are put to good use. Only pistons. And most of which are on tracks. Solve has a really nice symmetry to it.
Was that her joining VC or someone else?
Someone else.
Okay.
Oh god. Sorry? I was just gonna read Steven's comment that he's reaching sleep deprivation levels and we're not even halfway yet.
Speaking of not even halfway, I'll see you guys later. Hospital worker, so I work weekends. I'll see you when I get home.
Catches.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
now that you got the patch in, you might want to try looking at mine again and giving it the good old alt click to freeze your computer. It'd be pretty good.
I might do that actually. Yeah. Yeah, actually.
Anyways, no biggie. That was Rubik's joining.
Yeah, I figured once I went and checked his Discord. Welcome.
It actually still lags a bit, but not that much, but there's just a lot of instructions.
Wow.
This is also kind of a flower in a sense, but yeah, it's just just with a lot more instructions now, I guess. All right. So that was a quick aside, but next up we have SpiritualShampoo, whose solve is overlap instructions.
With with whatever the heck in the pronoun field.
And the only instruction is a plus instruction. That's not.
Oh yeah, you have to clear the input.
Of course, you have to clear the input. Also, it's like 1100 cycle. So, am I missing something, or is it? Why is it 1100?
There's a huge, like, computationally dense thing happening that means that it's only solved at the end of a cycle. Like, I can't tell if it's doing the same thing every cycle or if it's propagating information. No, it just output once after a really long time. Is this duplicator chaos?
Is it?
It is, yes.
It has to
Oh yeah, it's
be.
relatively prime. It's 11 and 13, so it takes... I'm imagining it's taking something like 11 times 13 to be able to line both of them up so that the salt there doesn't get duped.
Yeah, the first output was at approximately 11 times 13.
Yeah, slow it down to min.
Sorry, I'll do this and then go back and play it and slow it down.
It's making little snakes. And
When
the
does it
snakes-
output?
It outputs when a specific tile doesn't get duplicated by any of the other snakes. So it has to be like the right thing lining up on all of the snakes.
Yes, there's like a salt that kind of like gets transposed.
Folks who
Yeah,
learned
each-
from Die Hard and became monsters.
Look, each one of these chains has a salt that's moving around the loop. And when those two salts happen to line up, the middle one no longer gets duplicated.
So, we're 50 cycles deep, still hasn't outputted.
No, it's not going to output until approximately 11 times 13 cycles have passed.
So that's... So we're looking at the 140s, 150s range. Let's see if that tracks. No, it doesn't track. It outputs on like cycle 90 something.
Yeah, it actually looks like there's an 8 loop, a 5 loop, and an 11 loop. But since 2 advances happen per cycle, that'd be 8 times 5 times 11 over 2.
Spiritual Shampoo. I love what the overlay has done with Spiritual Shampoo's name and the pronoun field just being a set of weird characters.
That's,
Zalgo. Hey, 93.
Let me see if I can... let me see if this works. I'll try and copy-paste what it's meant to look like and post it as a comment in the Twitch thing. Yeah, it will work. That's what the pronouns are actually... That's what the pronoun is actually meant to be.
I thought that was just part of the shitpost, that it was weird diacritics and stuff.
My pronouns are...
I literally cannot respect your preferences. My mouth does not form that as a word.
My pronouns are Lovecrafty and screeching. Man, Die Hard was such a funny puzzle. That was like I was expecting.
Question for chat: is Die Hard a Christmas puzzle or not?
Die Hard's a Christmas puzzle, damn it. So the first...
Yeah, that's just such a dumb joke.
I love that.
I didn't expect the best joke to come out there, so you're good.
Okay, so the first one outputs on cycle 90 something, and the second one outputs on cycle like 304 or something. When does the third one output?
It would be equal spaced from that point.
So we're looking at
93
like...
to 304 would mean that the next one is 500 and...
Yeah, low 500s.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like 220 or 30 cycles,
Yeah,
something like that.
Big is right. This puzzle has a constant rate.
It does.
It's
yeah.
just some really high, large number.
We're not quite at duplication chaos just yet. Just give me a couple of years.
You would need an infinite field to get to chaos, I think.
My
Everything will be
pronouns...
periodic in finite area.
My pronouns involve an elaborate set of quests for retrieving eldritch trinkets from the ocean with the inevitable end result of summoning me by Discord ping.
Steven's speaking head emoji.
Alright.
Well, you know, there are some who call me Tim. Sorry, that's a Monty Python reference.
Yes,
Don't
it is.
actually call me Tim. I will hit you over the head. Never use masculine names for me. I am a woman, god damn it.
I appreciate you.
Alright. We finally got to completion. Alright, next up. Second last aesthetic solve. We have the Weekly gang. With the solve 140 whole pixels. 15,400 cost. 3 cycles.
Are we doing a display again with conduits?
Oh, it's still lagging. I have the frame rate patch on, and it's still lagging. Okay, so I did kind of suspect this would happen. I'm going to post a link to a YouTube vid in the Twitch chat, because I got sent that by Reddit.
Already posted it.
Oh, already posted it? Yeah, check out the YouTube video, because...
It's literally Bad Apple.
It actually is Bad Apple. Oh.
Yeah, it's showing the Bad Apple on the left as a reference. Okay, how many people made Bad Apple reference? Good God, this is so cool.
Oh, I see. I'm looking at sorry, I'm looking at the YouTube video. Let me try and set this up.
When does it output?
It outputs on like cycle 3. I don't know where it outputs though.
Probably right there.
Yeah, probably just
right
like
above the display.
Nah, yeah, it outputs just right above the display, as you said.
No, it's overlapped. That one hex of.
Like there's a single salt above the display.
My game crashed.
Salt is the output.
My game crashed. I tried running it while zoomed out.
I love the title there. Look, Ma, 140 pixels.
Damn.
So, since there are so many people who had the idea to make a display, each one of them seeing the next display one that is not their own is just like oh, that's awkward. We all showed up wearing the same hat.
Oh, your game's back.
It is back. I'm gonna try and add something. Alright, let's hope this doesn't ruin the stream. Okay, good. No, I wanted that to happen because I wanted to just play the video on stream.
Yeah, we do see the video, yes.
I'm not sure if you guys get sound on your end.
Well, we don't, but that's fine. It's a copyrighted song, so you don't want to be playing it.
Approximately 70 times sped up to be able to get to this frame rate.
Yeah, I did actually
yeah.
get to watch Bad Apple and Opus Magnum after all.
Right, but Zorflax, the thing is, it's good that we don't have sound in the YouTube video, because you don't want to get a copyright strike.
That is a very good point. Yeah, I'm getting sound on my end, sir.
This is actually Bad Apple, yeah.
Wow. Actually is. We went from like... Alright, let me get rid of that display capture.
Let me look at all your recommended and just...
Ah! Don't judge! That's gonna make it on the YouTube video too. Alright. We are back. Alright. So, just imagine that, but like... And this is just the potato version. What does it actually look like? Just out of curiosity. Okay. It's just like the deep fried bad apple. Also, Granny Smith apple, best apple. Alright.
I prefer Golden Delicious, thank you very much.
Golden Delicious is pretty good. It's pretty good.
Honey Crisp is a little OP in the Apple department. Yeah,
Granny-
Mr. Puzzle agrees.
It's got that crunch and that crisp, the crispiness to it that just sets it apart for me personally. Okay.
You should update the overlay to show the new puzzle.
You mean solve? Oh, this is an old solve. I haven't updated. I'm about to press F10. So because
I see. Yes.
So coming up next, our last aesthetic solve. It's new solution 1 by UsernameVoid.
A speed solve. Probably submitted to aesthetics to save that button press. Yes.
Finally! Low effort. Finally. It only took us almost 2 hours of stream, but we finally have a low effort solve. Okay.
We have summoned.
I've seen better. You can do this with fewer instructions. TI mains be like, huh? You only need 3 instructions.
Yeah,
Right.
my actual.
I can't tinker because of the frame rate mod.
Good job. Tinker prevention achieved.
Bro, it's like as soon as I stop the solve, the tinkering returns, but I hit play and the tinkering gets reversed. Damn, it really is. I've been like idiot proofed now. Truly
You need to hit
beautiful.
F6 to make the Tinker into an actual compiled solution.
UsernameVoid brings up a great point. This solve runs at the highest frame rate. Right, we get crunchy. In fact, let me.
Elephant mode this one.
Nah, like super turtle. Oh wait, I can't do that zoomed in. Now we're cooking. I can't even move the game. Shit.
Finally, a solve that your grandmother would understand.
It's so dark.
Opus Magnum lighting engine go brrrr.
Enjoy the pixels, everyone. Enjoy the frames.
We're about to enter Shitpost Town where they will be gone.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm thinking 10 out of 10 for this one.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
That was a good note to Sorry.
Or also 8 out of 8, great rate, mate. Except it isn't, though. You can increase the rate of this puzzle.
Mid-rate.
I mean, it's obviously mid-rate.
No, this isn't even min-rate. You can make the rate way
What do you mean it's
slower.
obviously min-rate? Obviously. How could this ever be better? This is perfect.
It's perfect. It's perfect, right? There's a good reason I can't tinker with this because it's perfect, as Kazyan mentions. Okay. That was a good note to end aesthetics on because it takes us to shit posting. And with that, let me boot up the shit posting AHK.
I believe Grimmy is stabbing some water in the background.
Is Grimmy stabbing more? Grimmy's always stabbing water.
Grimmy's a water stabbing enthusiast, and their ambition knows no bounds.
Yeah, my favorite combination of emoji is drop of water emoji, knife emoji. I don't know, there's just something so perfect about it.
Alright, so, starting off with Rat Massive, we have, am I enlarging this right?
Oh yeah, do we have new submissions for Shitpost?
I checked, no we don't. So I think Mad Monsters was the last submission. Whoa. Kazyan took a life of its own there. Okay, so
that certainly is a unique approach to ring enlargement.
the ring has been enlarged. Shout out to ring enlargement.
Wasn't the production code or the code name for that puzzle in creation and testing like hole gaping?
No, it was.
No.
We never actually. No, it was ring. That's just me calling it ring gaping. It was never under that name in development.
Oh, that would.
I thought
It's
you had a
hole
special
gaping. It's
code.
a ring gaping.
Oh, that would have been funny if it was.
Nah, if it's the code name, it's probably gonna appear in the URL.
Hole
Like Transtonic.
Hole gaping.
That's terrible. You're
Oh.
terrible.
Anyways, to Rat Massive, yes, this is a way to enlarge a ring.
That is correct. Yes. To a certain point, then it stops enlarging. But at about this point, yeah. Right up until it validates, it is enlarging it properly. And then we get a post validation steady state, which does look quite cool.
I heard a Discord ping.
Okay, next up, we have the only person who submitted more than one shitpost actually, Biggie. But I'll be showing the latest one, Become Unclownable.
Yeah, I picked this one as my good one. So this morning I woke up and got a ping from Grimmy.
Oh, the health tonic overlap rate record got fucking obliterated by a
I
simple
had built this really elaborate conveyor belt for overlap rate health tonic to prove that 1R was actually possible when all we had thought was that 1 plus epsilon was the limit. SirGD has been going around and improving all the overlap rate secondaries and found out health tonic is not hard at all. So I will not get clowned on. I'm clowning on myself.
Are you is this just what the health tonic record looks like?
Yeah.
I took the merge tool. Yeah, I said I needed an external tool to build my shitpost. I used merge tool. I put the health tonic overlap rate submission that got all the emojis and reactions. I put that into the merge tool and then I added whatever I needed to make it functional.
Oh, I haven't checked the Opus Magnum chat in a bit. When was this?
This was in my time zone, earlier this morning, so probably 10 hours ago.
So the notes read, I had a much
Let
more...
me look at the previous one. Yes.
The notes read, I had a much more elaborate shitpost planned, but apparently it was overcomplicated and this does the job more simply.
The meta notes.
Nice.
Yeah, that is a really good health tonic.
That has been very properly health tonic.
I'll post the original one in the Twitch chat.
Yeah.
Except, actually, that's more of a salt tonic.
It is
This
a
one's
salt tonic.
how the record used to be.
And it still earned all of those upvotes on Reddit.
Yeah, Reddit's just like,
Opus.
oh, I see a cool fancy machine, I upvote.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened when this got posted. We just looked at it, and we all had the same thought. Oh, this is awesome. This must be complicated. There can't be a simple way to do it. Wow, well done, Biggie, for finding such what must have been a difficult min primary. And then the shitpost happened.
Become unclownable.
I know this wasn't really the vibe the solve gives me, but the solution title gives me I was just pretending to be stupid vibes. Alright, moving on, we have Goodbye Galaxy with the fullest of throughputs. 8 cycles.
Are all inputs being placed into either the output or the everything gets placed into either the output or the disposal.
Nice.
Yeah, there's like a chain ladder kind of thing.
Is this?
And all the inputs get outputted or disposed equally, it seems.
Yeah, everything is equally.
Yeah, so it's
By doing that sort of surging, you suppress at equal ratio for each of them.
So yeah, it's full throughput for both disposal and output. So you're grabbing inputs as fast as you can without a waste chain, really.
Random guest submits their condolences. Your health tonic is still beautiful, Piggy.
Thank you.
Alright, that was a rather foolish throughput. Moving on. We have...
For some definitions of through and
Goodbye Galaxy says try it slow.
Oh, yeah. Fair play. I'll also zoom in a bit.
How does the glyph of disposal work? Like, what, is there just a bunch of antimatter particles in there?
Well, there's
They
like
just found a way. What life finds a nom nom nom.
Well, it looks like there's like a shredder right under it. So does this just like shred the marble into like smaller subatomic pieces?
Oh, thank you, Kazyan, for explaining exactly how the disposal glyph works. According to Kazyan, it disposes of the atom.
Oh,
I see.
that's a good point. Yeah, I never thought about it.
Anything less than helpful.
Also, people are nominating Goodbye Galaxy's Honey Mustard for a shitpost of the week.
Honey mustard.
Goodbye Galaxy has this series of YouTube / TikTok videos.
latest video.
Where he says, like, this is a thing that exists. And he recently made a video about how honey mustard is a thing that exists and how weird it is.
I should have... Yeah, while I had the display capture on and I was on YouTube, I could have just played one of Goodbye Galaxy's videos. Had that be the shitpost.
I'm not sure if Goodbye Galaxy has an actual Opus Magnum shitpost or not.
Well, this was their
This
shitpost.
is Goodbye Galaxy solved.
Oh, right. Well, I'm illiterate.
Alright, moving on though. Next up with the very nice new solution one, we have Grimmy.
What are they up to? 1,200 costs. Good start.
Yes.
Alright, you guys take over commentary for a sec, sorry.
It has very similar vibes to Ebonnov's aesthetics solution with the, like... Oh, I remember when Grimmy talked about their favorite shape in the game. It's the hex arm around or it's a hex track around an arm.
Yeah,
Where the
this
arms
is just
are
six
advancing
of
on the track.
those.
Yep.
This is what,
And they're
this
using
is what
both
R
pluses and
arms
minuses
looks
to
like.
cover.
It both... Does that both enrage and satisfy Zorflax?
Zorflax is in a superposition, neither happy nor sad, until we measure.
Oh, so he's sappy?
Well, I mean, he's away right now. Once we measure, it'll collapse into either happy or sad.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't know.
This looks like an arm minus arm solve.
Arms minus arms or area minus arms?
Area minus arms.
I have the optimal score for arms minus arms, you guys. It's 0.
What is... Yes, we take the amount of arms in your solve, and we subtract from it the amount of arms in your solve. That is the final result.
Can you ask Mom how much I need to pay again?
As an optimizer, I like solvable problems.
I think Zorflax is scanning food.
It's impossible to tell, for no one can hear him.
Oh shit, sorry, I'm back.
We heard everything that you were saying.
Really? I was
We
in the other
actually
room.
did it. It was really we heard it, but it was like it was muffled.
Wait, how does this work? Are there collisions turned off for this?
There is. Yeah.
Yes.
We turned off the
I'm-
collision.
I'm just noticing that you're passing salt right over a salt input.
I just
Yeah,
realized
why
I left
did
you guys
that
on the
would-
victory screen the whole time as well. I'm so sorry.
No,
all
we
right.
saw
We
that
were-
we saw
we
it
were-
run to
We were
completion.
clowning.
Nah, my that was just like a call from my dad, and I'm like, oh, I better take it.
Anyways, this is a good solve.
This is a solid new solution 1. Alright, let me actually speed it up. This is the normal speed, sorry. Shout out to
This
the
do be vibing.
shout out
I
to
don't
the link.
understand why ARM44 doesn't grab.
Hey, Zorflax, important question. Are you happy because there are minus instructions, or sad because there are plus instructions?
Sad because the minus instructions should come first.
Ah.
Alright, so that's how the superposition of Zorflax collapses.
Yeah, we were mentioning that you'd be in a superposition of emotions until we got you back to observe you.
Nah,
And we have now collapsed the Zorflax. He has collapsed.
and you now know I'm unhappy.
It was not much of a surprise.
The only way that we can improve this is by calling it new solution 1 brackets copy.
It's pretty aesthetic for a shitpost, actually. I will say that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it reminds me a lot of Ebonnov's actual aesthetics to solve.
It does, but just like a bit less effort, because.
Yeah, it reminds me of those clever snowflakes from last year.
Oh yeah, Goodbye Galaxy Snowflakes. That was awesome. That was, I think that came third or something.
That was up there for sure.
Yeah. Also interesting.
Aesthetics is definitely a lot more. There's a lot more fierce competition in aesthetics
I
this
am
year, though.
curious to see how the result's gonna play out, because we still have to set up
Yeah.
the poll, obviously, but
I can do that. How was the last year's poll set up?
I took screenshots of all the solves, like I used the stream VOD as a reference and just like screenshotted all the solves running and used that to like give people like a visual like viewpoint so they could look at the solve and go, oh yeah, that one, that rating. And
Can
it
you
was just
link
like a
me
rating. I'm just like, what do you think of the solve? Rate between 1 and 10, and just calculated the aggregate
okay.
averages and highest average 1.
Yeah, can you link me the poll from last year if you still have it?
I probably still
I
have it
can
on my
make it.
probably on my Google Drive somewhere.
Yeah, you can
Alright.
just link
play-
that to me and I can make the new poll.
I'll play the next solve, and then see if I can squeeze it in.
Yeah, we'll tell you when the victory screen comes up, so you can click
Yeah.
Z.
Okay, so next up, we have a shitpost from kaliuresis.
Oh
Theory
yes,
Sorry.
the medical condition.
3 cycles, 69 area. A slight bit of lag.
There's triplex glyphs.
Whoa, it's spelling out something.
Hey.
Shit.
Guys. Oh god, is this...
Oh
It's the
no,
mudkip meme. It's the did you know?
it's a
Oh.
Vaporeon meme.
It's more on
That.
Did
I
you know
remember
that in
in terms
terms
Is this the Anastasia bias version of the meme?
In
It's
terms
because
of
of
human in
something.
that.
It's more alchemist. It's
Yes, it's Alchemist. It's
Human
this
and-
one. Someone
It's the
made this
MadMonkey
as their
version.
solution title last year.
Yo.
Yeah, this was-
It's the full one.
Master
It's actually the
Shitpost.
complete thing.
Imagine fishing line tech being used to write out the Anastasia Shitpost.
Yeah, actually, the solution note says credit to Madmaster for original copy pasta.
Yeah, no, this is exactly what MadMaster did last year, except MadMaster decided, I'm gonna put this in the solution title.
Natia's fire is the most compatible breeding. The
I
internet.
assume this was made using. I assume this was made using external programs.
Bro, over the last. Sorry.
Fascinated that this doesn't lag more because there's so many instructions needed to fishing line out the whole copy pasta.
Well, we do have the, you know.
Thank God for that frame rate mod. Because it's like still lagging a bit. Even with the frame rate mod. Oh my god. I was gonna say, over the last couple of years, the internet has fucking ruined the word breeding.
Yeah, there's a Magic card, there's a Magic the Gathering card called Breeding Pool, and I just can't look at it the same way ever since I...
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a card that gives you... It's a very simple card to understand, but the name is just, it's been ruined by the internet.
Cursed. So cursed.
What's happening to the left? Is this like end cap?
I think it's being... No, I think it's... Yeah, it is. It's getting deleted by...
Okay, it's the disposal wave.
This is like one of those ticker tapes you'd see on the subway or something.
Yeah, it really reminds me of the... Let me just find this. Yeah, it's a famous Conway's Game of Life pattern, the Golly ticker, and it's like the site where you download the current best Game of Life emulator has the ticker playing on the GIF at the top. So just this link I left here.
Smarter
It's exactly
than
the same, but in Conway's Game of Life.
And stronger than Van Burlo.
I didn't clip this. How do we clip things again?
Oh.
If you hover over the thing, there's a little, hover over in the lower right of the video player,
yeah,
there's a set of
it.
instructions. One of them is clip. Or it's just press Alt-X is the other option.
This has been the most clippable stream of the year by far.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright.
Are we not even gonna talk about lubricating solvent?
Lubricating solvent.
Which is a real puzzle.
Lubricating solvent would have been a great shitpost puzzle, because it was an easy to solve puzzle when you were like, we're just doing it normally. And...
No, but the reason I bring it up is because it can be used in other places than just the alchemy.
Understood.
I'm like here like, how much should I acknowledge that?
I hang out with a lot of people who play with Rubik's Cubes for fun, and the word lubrication comes up so much in that community, and given that Rubik's is in fact a Rubik's Cube named person, I'm sure
yes.
you've had many of those puns thrown through your...
Oh, I have, absolutely. You're not wrong. And I've actually had some weird experiences where people try to use lubricants made for one application in a completely different context.
That's enough, that's enough.
Kazyan writes, look, Anartius is such a machine that you'd need precision machine oil for that.
My body is a machine that turns sass into shitposts.
Alright, are we gonna move on?
Yeah, I was just I was waiting for my window. Next up is Kazyan with We Love Katamari, clickbait.
Oh, so things get big. We're gonna eat
Big
stuff.
ball accumulation. Clickbait, I'm clone gone wrong, bottom text.
Alright, stuff is happening.
Stuff is absolutely happening.
Apparently there's been a request to look at the instructions on something. But I wasn't sure if it's this puzzle or the previous one.
Here's the output.
Once this is done.
Okay, but it's gonna keep going, I'm sure.
There's a lot of instructions happening.
Maybe it's just gonna stop.
Oh, Steven mentions you have to look at it when stopped because there's so many repeat instructions. Every one of those left rotates on arm 4 is actually a repeat.
It's got a one track, a one cycle track, and then it just repeat.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird scrolling across the instructions tray when you zoomed out, because you can only use, like, the bottom left corner.
Yeah, the hitbox is a bit broken. The hitbox scales with the whole thing.
Yeah.
The mod is jank.
Alright, after looking at the entire instructions tray, I can say I understood that note, although apparently not the entire tray, because it keeps going out.
Yeah, it keeps going out until infinity. You can just scroll as far as you want.
Yeah, but I don't think I've seen the period override instruction yet. like it's somewhere way to the right.
Oh no.
Oh,
Maybe
right.
it was placed there in OM clone.
Yeah, alright. I don't think I'm gonna find it.
I wonder where the gone wrong is.
You should put it to elephant mode. Let it run for a long amount of instructions and see what the Katamari
Just see how long it waits until reset.
Oh, elephant mode's actually really helpful.
Is this ever gonna crash?
I don't think it is. Okay, so
No, because we turned it off.
Oh, Piston protagonist loses the Katamari ball.
Damn.
Piston
Damn.
protagonist is off in the far end of the track, not doing anything more.
It's on the right side, yeah. This is what you call a shit post.
This is absolutely a shitpost. Hey Best,
What?
can you make sense of the notes? Cause
Oh, I'll screenshot it and send it in the chat.
yeah,
It makes more sense in the website. Which solution is it?
We love Katamari.
Found it.
Clickbait, OM clone, gone wrong, bottom text.
oh, is it a hexarm or?
Yeah, it's a hexarm.
Yeah,
Oh, it is a
the
hexarm.
one holding the atoms at the top is a hexarm.
Nah,
I'll send it in the Opus Magnum chat.
the notes is literally a text picture of a hexarm, cause
Yeah.
Kazyan's hexarm guy.
Oh! Wait, this is the one time when the notes don't end Alchemist Kazyan in correspondence with Alchemist Jasper.
Nah, that wouldn't be shitposty enough. What did I just do?
Do you have something in your mouth?
No, I was reading the text of the ASCII art hexarm.
Also, that's a really big hot take right at the top. Equilibrium is better than Krytelli.
That is a hot take.
Oh yeah, we could put I'll put the YouTube video in the poll of Bad Apple.
You know what's a really bad apple? I just don't like Fiji apples.
Fiji apples are mid. I'd say they're quite mid.
Fuji apples are good, but Fiji apples are very rare. You have to go to Fiji to get them, and that's where rich people go.
Shout out to
I wonder if there's a single. I wonder where the Krytelli is, and I wonder if it's actually underneath an equilibrium glyph.
It seems like it would be, given the description.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that was definitely a shit post. All right, next up, we have probably the only person who submitted to shitpost, but not oh no, I did, but also this
Grimmy.
person who submitted shitpost but not aesthetics is Luo. Opus Magnum ads. Oh no.
You said enough words to where I already am bothered. Oh, this is like the level 99 level.
Oh no, it's that.
Fail 99%. The tracks are spelling stuff out.
Try again.
Yeah, it's like those you have to teach. Yeah, it's just kind of clickbait, get you to try to play Opus Magnum because you see it being failed at.
Whoa! Oh, it's one of those like the gameplay's really shit, and
Yeah.
it's trying to frustrate you into
Yeah.
playing Opus Magnum. Oh, I fucking hate those.
Yep.
Just
And it's
so
like showing your mom and your dad playing the game and which one of them knows how to play better and all those sort of like, oh, well, I could play that better than anyone in this ad. Oh, that's the point.
Why is there a 2 over negative and a negative 0? And then there's a negative 2 and an L, a 10 and a 1.
You have to play the game to understand the references.
you have
It's
to
just trying
play.
get
Yeah,
buy
you
it.
just have to play the game.
No, fair. Maybe I just don't have enough of a smooth brain to understand. I'm too smooth brained to understand this.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I mean, it's.
Wait, it's like those, like, you have to pick the left. Yeah, it's an endless runner. You have to choose the path. You have to take left or right, and you have to pick win, or you have to pick -2 atoms, +2 atoms.
Oh, it's like the.
0.
It's like
Like
popular.
99% aren't smart enough to solve this. So it's specifically actually making a game and not just a shitpost. It's
Right,
And by the
actually
way,
game.
if you had chosen the bottom path, the L just loses. You just fail.
You just crash into the burlow.
Yes. Except you don't, because we have the collisions turned
So
off.
it's gonna be. It's one of those like. So it literally is one of those clickbait games where it's like you try to collect as many salts as possible, and it starts off all right. Miss the burlow wheel. And then it loses the 2. So all right, back to 1. And go to the 10 path. That would be smart. And it just fucking changes course halfway. It's like, oh fuck off.
To go
It's a-
over the,
And it misses
And there
the 1
actually
atom.
are 10 atoms for you to pick up. You just can't because the game is shit.
And then there's a literal fucking win option, and it doesn't go up the win option. And then it like doesn't have enough to like win.
Except it does win.
No, it loses. Well, I guess it wins.
Completing the
eventually.
puzzle is winning.
Yeah, right. When it goes down the 1 path, like the piston doesn't even fire in time because the arm goes around too quick. So here it just like doesn't even get the 1 atom.
I love the idea on this one. It's really well done too.
I really like the commitment to this idea. Also, the solution notes reads, your video will begin in 30 minutes. And then there's like skip ad option, but like next ads.
In order to skip this ad, you must correctly integrate the equation. Good luck.
It's a captcha, but like an insanely hard one. Like spot the rare ficus, and it's like 4 almost identical plants.
No. You were wrong. Those are common ficuses. We wanted you to pick the rare ficus.
Yeah. Oh my god. All right. Next up is MadMonkey, and the solution title is this ?
Oh no.
Oh, is this loss?
All right, just double checking. This is
About to see. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yep, it's loss.
it's
The
lost.
shitpost is loss.
Yup.
This is lost. Oh no, it's lost.
When does it output?
It outputs once during the lost frame where there's horizontal.
Oh yeah, during the where the horizontal bar comes in. Yes, right. Well, this is loss.
This is in fact loss.
In the previous submission, we lost at a mobile game. This is just loss.
We just lost. Yeah, it's just straight up. The solution notes reads, a personal tragedy told in 4 panels.
That is the actual caption of the original loss.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever knew the caption of the original loss, because I'm just so... I just see the panels. I'm like, oh shit, it's lost.
Crowd ranking in chat says the output is at the spot where the baby isn't coming out.
Instead of baby come out, salts go in. Instead of baby come out, salts go in.
Oh no.
I love and hate that.
Horrifying humor.
I love and hate that so much. The baby would come out, but it outputs instead. Awful post. Oh wow. This is the content I was hoping for. Alright. Moving on. We have a shit post from Mr. Puzzle. Titled "Where are the goddamn medals?" 10,000.
Wow. Okay, so apparently MadMonkey didn't even know that was the original.
I'm now trying to
script
verify
of the
whether
film.
that's true before I say it's actually true.
Yeah, what am I?
Is this Iceland or
No, this looks like a silhouette.
That's
is this
Anastasia.
another bad apple?
Is that Anateus? No, is it Rivari or wait?
Looks like Anastasia.
It's Anateus? Oh my fucking god.
And we have no medals because of course we don't.
Alright,
Okay,
oh,
it doesn't have anything to do with the original Lost comic. I was mistaken. It
Oh,
did
that's a
sound
hu-
believable.
that's 100% Anateus. Wow,
That's
what?
a really good Anateus
Very
Oh! Yeah, if you turn on math mode.
That looks so much better with map mode. Damn. Sorry, I was just checking the notes. The notes is like, press M for map. The Weeklies didn't have many medals this year. That works out well for us because a metal-heavy project we've been working on will remedy that. Alright, so the Weeklies did not have many medals this year. That works out well for us because a metal-heavy project that we've been working on, that is Mr. Puzzle and RPO, which is partly why they teamed up this year, will remedy that this fall. Stay tuned until the end of the stream. A trailer for a new mod will be revealed. And no, that's not a shitpost. There is actually a new mod that I will be playing a trailer
yeah,
for
the
at
metal
the end of the
mod.
stream. And I have had I have been
There's
lucky.
a trailer.
There is a trailer. I've been lucky enough to have been involved in this project myself. Not as much as I would have hoped because the Weeklies were on. But it is a metal mod and it is probably the best mod that Opus Magnum has seen to this day.
Amazing.
The best content mod.
Yeah, it's like we're talking, there's a full campaign.
Oh, I'm excited.
Alright. That'll be at the end of the stream. I will drop it. The trailer, that is. Not the mod.
Oh, Remix has full video by tomorrow. Huh?
Okay. Next up, so we got 3 more solves before I... So we do actually have a post-puzzle reveal. It just won't be another puzzle. It'll just be like the trailer. Next up is SpiritualShampoo. The solution title is GC. I'm a little scared because what is that cycle count? That is 1,023 cycles.
Is this thing ever
Is that
gonna
a
even
prime
gonna run?
number?
I think this is gonna crash your game.
Bro, my game is just not loading this at all. I'm guessing it's
Yeah.
1 million. I'm guessing it's over 1 million instructions.
Probably.
I'm guessing it's a single drop instruction and then a million gaps and then the grab rotate.
Oh no, it works on OM clone. It's a bunch of rotates. Spiritual Shampoo is manually overclocking the ARM.
It's an overclock.
I think the game might have to be
I think it's
hard,
overclocking your computer
yeah,
though.
My computer has just been overclocked. No, I don't know if you can see it on stream, but I just got modernlightning.exe is not responding.
Is black screen on screen?
It's just black.
Nah, I gotta wait for Windows to... Yeah, there it goes. Let me reboot Opus Magnum. So congratulations,
Awesome.
for
Be right
Spiritual
back.
Shampoo, for finally crashing my Opus Magnum. Okay, I might be able to kind of show this in OM Clone. Let me see if I can set it up. So you're just gonna have to look
Oh
at
yeah, it works in OM clone.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, yeah, it is gonna have to do. So let me return this. I'll turn display capture back on. Brace yourselves. Okay. So this is what we use. It's actually, all right, bit of a peek behind the curtain for those of you who haven't seen this before. So this is our like submission websites. This is where we get to see everyone's submissions, all the names and shit. Anyway, on like the right here is the download solution file, but there's a preview button, and the preview button takes you to this OM clone display. That thing there is ARM1. That's
Zorflax, you're showing the
what?
you're showing the URL.
Oh shit. I mean, I don't really mind at this point because we're almost done. But anyway, so it's gonna take quite literally a million
sorry,
cycles to.
Panic.
Huh?
Nothing.
Does OM clone show overclocking?
I don't think it does.
Well, Spiritual Shampoo, this is a very excellent solve.
No, I don't think OM clone actually has overclocking. Shit, can't see the. Oh. So yeah, the idea is there is literally just a million rotate instructions to get the ARM to overclock, and then it would just output funny, but that's a million rotates, and yeah, my computer can't do a million rotates. I would have said, I don't know if Spiritual Shampoo noticed my message, but you can overclock the old-fashioned way, because modded Opus Magnum uses it uses the old version of Opus Magnum. So like you can overclock the old-fashioned way by like for next year's shitpost, you can just like take an ARM and then go to like Feindeer and then set that ARM's rotation value to 1,000,000, and then it would have just overclocked and I could run it on stream. But yeah, let me turn display capture off.
Are you giving us the secret sauce for better shitpost?
That is exactly what I'm hoping to do, yes. Alright. So I'm sorry, Spiritual Shampoo, but where everyone's just going to have to kind of imagine the overclocking. Alright. I'm seeing Zorflax has been overclocked. Is that just when my screen went black?
Yep.
Okay, good, because I'm still having like flashbacks to when my fucking internet died. Okay.
No, your internet is fine. We can see the stream. We can hear you.
Okay, I've saved the best two solves for last because one of them's mine. Mine's not actually that good. And the other one is coming up next, Steven.
Yo, Steven solve.
We have a Steven solve. Victory Flare.
Oh, is this like the opposite of Surrender Flare?
Is literally the exact polar opposite of Surrender Flare.
Well, except, yeah.
What are these? So, that's not what I wanted. Oh,
And
so
we're peeling the...
okay, so it's animismus, but then some. Whoa! Why'd my game crash? Mate, we've been shitposting so hard today. My poor modded Opus Magnum.
Anyways, so if you want to do a Surrender Flare, we know how to do that. If you want to do a Victory Flare, we know how to do that.
We now know how to do a Victory Flare.
Wasn't there another victory flare already?
I think there was, actually.
Also, yeah, the frame rate patch mod does mean that tinkering can crash the game.
Oh, it's because I was tinkering. I was just curious as to how So obviously Animismus fires 3 glyphs here, and there's one that just kind of goes here and gets disposed, but... Oh no, I don't think the Animismus glyph actually fires. I think it's just straight up 6 disposal glyphs, and they just eat.
It's just disposals under.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
in fact, the 6 salts there are to form the output. This is important.
Say that again, sorry?
Oh,
The 6 salts are to form the output. This is important.
the animismus glyphs look like salt outputs.
Oh, I just noticed, it's the fake projection from like Biggie's shitpost last year, where this fire atom goes over the projection and kind of gets quote unquote projected into salt.
It's really good to turn a surrender flare solvent.
Amazing.
Also, we're peeling the flare.
Also, did y'all not notice that there's fire here?
Yeah, the Burlow gets suppressed. No, how does the Burlow get hidden?
Oh, is it quantum track?
Wait, yeah, where's the fire from?
There's a burglar that just comes in and leaves.
I mean, the Burlow was only giving the first fire, but then all subsequent fires are made by back propagating from the ongoing.
Sorry, I just played
Good
it.
job.
I played it in slow motion.
I love the back propagation of the fire too. Yoink.
Yeah,
Here's the Burlow. Goodbye, Burlow.
I originally had it back propagate directly, but then I decided, well, if I make it back propagate so that the one that gets removed first, or well, you know, moved out of the way first, then it stops spamming constantly quick.
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
This is why I asked you not to be zoomed out. So you wouldn't notice it the first time through.
And we didn't.
I absolutely did not.
Also, I love how we're peeling the flare.
That
We're packaging the salt.
it is. Yeah, it's not packaging.
Peel the flare.
And also, I like how there's just a single salt input being used as the input to the quote-unquote projection.
For
That's a
those
quick
who weren't
sulfur, what do you
around
mean?
back in 2021, I did post the meme that was the quantum track meme from back then.
Now we have slow-mo to make that funnier. Oh man.
What does the triangle track hexarm do? Dodge the salt.
The triangle track hexarm also uses a minus instruction, so you've made me very happy, Stephen.
You're welcome.
It's only taken 2 hours 42 minutes, but we have minus is where they belong.
Minus supremacy.
Minus supremacy. Glad to hear it. Okay. One more solve. Cap off shit posting, and it is mine.
Oh, true, you're alphabetically challenged.
I'm very alphabetically challenged. I just kind of...
I know that that's the opposite of a different real life, so that's funny. What is this?
It's dignity.
It's dignity. God.
Oh, you forgot to read the notes on mine. Oh well.
Oh, did yours have notes? It was blank on my thing.
Oh, that's fucked up. Oh well. Tough shit.
Wait, what are we doing here? Why is there a waste?
It's a shit post.
I like the extra arm, or the extra track hex on that hex arm so that it resets the long way.
Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, there it is. There it is. Minus instructions. Ah, feels good. Feels good to be home.
The little smattering of random other inputs going around. The input suppression that never matters. The arms that don't use all of their functions. The useless triplex. You're shitposting in the way that is meant to be shitposted.
I'm like, we got a shit post, guys. I'm looking at all this like high effort shit coming in, and everyone like, my shit post idea is taking like 8 hours to implement. And I'm like, guys, just fucking shitpost. It's meant to be shit.
I got intimidated by a few shitpost ideas, one of which was a pentation solve that fits on my screen, one-upping the face powder titration machine.
Good lord.
Everyone knows you're supposed to make your shitpost solves 1 hour before the actual puzzle.
Actually, I can't. Fuck, I can't even think of my own solve. I was gonna just add a rotate on the burler wheel to see what it did. Maybe I can.
Skill issue.
Wait. Where is it? Yeah, I can think of my own solve, damn it. Oh, that's actually a lot shittier. Now it doesn't even, like, properly...
It's not gonna...
It probably won't even make it to the end because it doesn't...
It's not
right
triplexing.
It's not
It
gonna...
crashes.
Oh, I should add a calcification glyph. Alright.
Well, now you're just stacking all of the arms on atoms on top of each other because it doesn't really crash.
Does it eventually... Okay. Does it actually solve?
Oh, this is
at any
never
point?
gonna crash because you still have collisions off.
Nah, it's never gonna solve anyway because it's not actually grabbing it properly for some reason. Okay.
It's just building up a huge pile of atoms in 5 different tiles.
Wait, that collides? Piss off. Alright. Alright, no rotate on the burlo, no fun allowed. Whoa, alright, there we go, no fun allowed.
You just had to have it rotate 6 times and just have everything else pause.
Oh, of course. No, my friend is right. I'll just have it like... I'll do it like that. Have it rotate 6 times while nothing else moves. No, wait, I gotta time this properly.
See, now you're working too hard.
Yeah, now your shitpost has actual effort put into it.
Too much effort.
You know, for having put the least effort into your shitpost, you've put the most effort into it on stream.
I've probably...
That's kind of cringe.
Wow, you put an effort into your shitpost? That's pretty cringe, bro. Nah, yeah, I literally put more thought into it in those 2 minutes than I did when I made it.
Look, now, it's just the performance. It's important to finish it on stage. Come on now. Y'all don't understand the essence behind stuff.
Shitposting's an art.
I thought aesthetics was the art category.
Yeah, I guess shitposting is a different medium of art.
So I recall my notes for something along the way, something along the lines of, it's done. It's done.
It is.
I'm done. I'm free. So,
What?
You know, because it's a victory flow. It's my
Victory.
120th surrender flow solution.
120th. I wonder if Grimmy has kept count of their fucking stabilized waters.
I mean, they can keep track of the number of Paritos, but I don't know if the number of solutions in total is known.
Alright, I'm gonna set up the... Alright, so, post-puzzle, we do have one more thing to reveal, and that is this juicy trailer for the new mod that we've been working on since, well, Mr. Puzzle and RPO have been working on this mod for like a year and a half, I think. I was brought into the project like 7 or 8 months ago.
I remember when Mr. Puzzle asked for volunteers, and then for anyone who didn't volunteer to forget it, and I did successfully forget it. And I remember RPO being one of the people who signed up. So let's do this.
All right.
Oh, this is in the same style as
The
as
actual
official
trailer. Yeah. Also, the music is just Opus Magnum music. I don't think there's any like sound other than what you might hear in my microphone.
Ooh, there's a new glyph.
Yeah, unmetal promotes. Reductive metallurgy. Steel solvent is a fantastic example because you can invert it.
I think that's the only example they're gonna show.
Yeah, that's what the original trailer showed as well.
Also, second new glyph there that you guys
Oh,
might
you
not
got
have
the
seen.
uranium?
It wasn't purification.
You got a Rivari's wheel.
Oh, what is that? Is that anti-purification?
It seems to have some sort of trailer, right? Or not trailer, I mean tutorial, right? So we'll learn it all.
There, you will learn it all. I won't give you the names of the glyphs just yet, just in case. Surprising amount of thought went into the names, but
When does it hit the workshop?
I believe the date is, I believe it's the 22nd of September.
Okay.
So
2 weeks.
Yeah, so that is 2 weeks. So there you go.
You are still
look at my
broadcasting your screen.
Fuck, I just remembered. Yeah, as I stare at my own Discord. Sorry.
Also, by the way, you should activate your Windows.
You can see that now. Yeah, that's been there the entire time I've streamed Opus Magnum.
Yeah, I noticed it earlier. I just didn't comment on it.
All right, so.
You should.
Oh no, I was muted this whole time.
There's now a link to the trailer in Quintessential if you want to watch it again.
Yeah, so do check out the Quintessential channel in thread in the Opus Magnum channel in the Zach
BRB recording an entire frame-by-frame analysis.
I might just link it in the Twitch chat.
No, I'm joking.
I might just link it in the Twitch chat. So you can check it out for yourself. Yeah, that works. Alright. Overclock your windows. Well,
yeah, I guess the video description does kind of spoil the glyph names.
Oh, does it? Oh, it does.
Yeah, it says get ready to do this, this, and that in this metallurgic mod for Opus Magnum.
Okay, well there you go. There are the names. If you're curious about them, but you don't know which ones which yet.
I explicitly
so
didn't
the
say what they were,
chat.
because I know some people don't want
Oh yeah, there actually is a couple of things, if you notice, in the trailer. Mr. Puzzle lampshading the Sigmar's garden icon looked a little quirky. Wonder what that's about.
Is there a new Sigmar's garden variant?
Maybe.
All I can do is speculate.
Oh, we've got 2 weeks to speculate, and then it drops.
It's more sweeper.
Yeah, no, it's actually more sweeper. Alright.
Imagine using, what was that convention you set up, Biggie, for like the +1 and -1 in metal calculus?
It was using the shape of the actual atoms symbol, so...
Yeah, but imagine using that in a mini game called Moore's Sweeper or something.
Interesting.
Alright.
I wonder how Minesweeper works on a hexagonal grid.
Oh, that's a decent question, actually.
Check out Hexcells.
Sounds like that's a puzzle that has been created already. Maybe it's
my friend tells me it's called Hexcells.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So there you go. It's a thing. Yeah, it is a thing.
It's very good.
Hexcells. He also says it's very good, and I'm curious because I play a lot of Minesweeper.
What's your expert time?
93 seconds.
Damn. Under 100.
Under 100.
Also, by the way, I wonder what the purification math is going to look like in this new mod.
That.
Cursed.
Oh, that.
It is cursed.
It is fucking cool.
Like,
I cannot wait to show you the shit that Guilty Bystander drew up for the fucking...
Oh, cool. I'm excited.
For the
yeah.
pure ejection math. It is so cursed. Alright. And with that, though...
Because of a certain glyph that exists.
Yeah, it's really neat. Alright. That, I think, is finally time to call it a stream. I think that's our final Opus Magnum stream of the year.
Oh yeah. It's the end already?
It's the end. Yeah, nah. It's been 3 months
That was your shit statics week.
That was the shit. That was a really good aesthetic shitpost week.
Our next upcoming Opus Magnum event is probably Speed Softs. I think Finder's the one that hosts the Speed Soft, so that might happen, but we usually don't get streams for those. So next up would be Zorflax tournament next year.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna use the mods, or... Actually, don't spoil anything, don't tell us.
There will be a tournament. I'll spoil that.
Yeah,
there's
going to be a tournament, alright. Yeah, there sure will be.
But yeah.
Alright, the puzzle, you heard it here first, folks. The puzzles in the tournament will, in fact, have inputs and outputs and, atoms.
And atoms, yes. I will confirm atoms. I guess, yeah, Panic always points out someone wants to do another event. There's always the opportunity. I know Luna was talking about maybe doing, like, a modding tournament. And with the new mod that's coming out in a couple weeks, I think... With the new mod that's coming out in a couple weeks, I think we could be closer than ever to having, like, modded competitions.
Yeah, modded puzzles, too.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, but thank you for joining me on all these streams through the good streams and the bad ones. There was that.
There weren't any bad ones.
There was one bad.
There were technical difficulties.
There was one pretty bad one.
Was it the one I had to take over?
No, that wasn't even the worst one. It was one you weren't around for a couple weeks back. Because you weren't there to take over, so we just kind of had to...
Oh no.
Yeah. But, yeah, no...
I'm sad that we didn't get a Weeklies Rewind 2023.
Could always, I don't know.
Nobody made all the products. Like all but two
I
of the
just remember
products are
last year we
actually
had
possible to make.
Yeah, last year we had the giant triangle submission that made all the products.
Yeah, how would you make dark matter candidate out of salt?
You don't.
Yes, you do. You just use fire. Easy.
Yeah. So the Quint one and the what's its name? Or the two puzzles that aren't possible. Quintessential Explosive and Dark Matter Candidate are the two products that you can't make this week.
Alright.
Because Quintessential Explosive has illegal triplex.
Alright. I think I will part ways with you lovely people there. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys do with reductive metallurgy. I might participate in the speed solve. I might not, because I might also be busy setting up the tournament. But
I'm sure there's gonna be. I'm sure we're gonna have to add all those puzzles to the leaderboards, to the bots, and we're gonna have another set of new Paretos and things to go chasing after.
Oh, good lord! People have been setting up like a quick little leaderboard spreadsheet for the new campaign that's dropping.
Oh, true.
Cycles has been pretty untouched, actually.
I'm sure it'll be really interesting. We'll run through all the interesting we'll run through all the interesting metrics and then maybe come up with some new metrics.
Maybe.
Fewest inputs grabbed.
Shortest period.
Definitely reached the point where we're just making our own new content for the leaderboards, aren't we?
We'll just make Opus Magnum 2, whether Zach wants to or not.
Content farming it up.
Exactly.
Wait, what will Opus Magnum 2 have? Hookers and blackjack?
Damn right.
But Opus Magnum 3 will be fought with sticks.
Aren't the arms just sticks themselves?
No, Biggie, that's Opus Magnum 4.
Okay, right, I forgot the
Yeah,
number.
4 is the it's the one after World War III.
Yeah, the quote was like, I do not know with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones.
We already have uranium, so, you know.
True.
Oh yeah, there is a uranium mod.
I don't know what uranium is. I mean, I know what it is, I just don't know what it is in the mod.
It's an unstable atom that just decides not to exist.
You know, look. I leave this here, viewers, but if I were designing my own periodic table, I'd put uranium next to iodine because you and I were meant to be together.
Oh. Alright. I didn't notice we crossed the 3-hour mark right when that joke landed. Landed in scare quotes.
It's a nerdy pickup line, and I have about 3 dozen more of them.
Alright, we'll leave it at that one though.
Because they all don't work.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, most of them are like an unemployed.
See ya.
Most of the pickup lines are like an unemployed person.
Alright,
they just don't work.
Alright, can everyone just give me a second? I actually want to wrap it up, so thank you to everyone for watching and for commentating and for submitting puzzles. Thank you to all my fellow members in the Weekly crew for carrying my ass through the Weeklies. And thank you all for watching. And I will see you next year, either back here in the Weeklies or in the tournament. Catches.
See y'all next year. Bye.